Cause we that front 7 rush. Front 7 rush. Yeah, we that front 7 rush. 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 What's front 7 rush? Front 7 rush. Go get it. Front 7 rush. 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 It's time to make these players recognize this our season, y'all. When they cross the line, off the top they hitting brick walls. We've been playing hard this whole game, but we bout to rush. Now it should be about that time the second gets the beating us. Front 7, that's a fact, and we ain't giving you slack. Beating on my chest after knocking down your quarterback. You ain't know, you're playing with some real defenders. Form tight, stance right, organized killers. All defense all the time, we don't finish last. When it's said and done, you'll hear it on the podcast. Front 7 rush, they'll have a lot to say. It was fun, but we got more games to play. Ain't no hard feelings, we'll see y'all next year. New rookies, but it's clear these youngins got no fear. So if you want some, well it's your death wish. Better come correct because you're coming face to face with front 7 rush. Front 7 rush. Yeah, we that front 7 rush. 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 What's front 7 rush? Front 7 rush. Go get it. Front 7 rush. 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 Cause we that front 7 rush. Front 7 rush. Yeah, we that front 7 rush. 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 What's front 7 rush? Front 7 rush. Go get it. Front 7 rush. 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 It's time to make these players recognize this our season, y'all. When they cross the line, off the top they hitting brick walls. We've been playing hard this whole game, but we bout to rush. Now it should be about that time the second gets the beating us. Front 7, that's a fact, and we ain't giving you slack. Beating on my chest after knocking down your quarterback. You ain't know, you're playing with some real defenders. Form tight, stance right, organized killers. All defense all the time, we don't finish last. When it's said and done, you'll hear it on the podcast. Front 7 rush, they'll have a lot to say. It was fun, but we got more games to play. Ain't no hard feelings, we'll see y'all next year. New rookies, but it's clear these youngins got no fear. So if you want some, well it's your death wish. Better come correct because you're coming face to face with front 7 rush. Front 7 rush. Yeah, we that front 7 rush. 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 What's front 7 rush? Front 7 rush. Go get it. Front 7 rush. 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 Front 7 rush.
Conquerors, Warriors, welcome into Wednesday's edition of the Front 7 Rush Show. I'm your man, Vincent Ingram. Got my main man, Nasir Sirajj in the mix.
Yep.
And my superstar producer, big time, Bijan, Kelley.
Yo. What's up, y'all?
What's up, bro? What's happening? Hey, man, Nas, man, I like that little jam Jerry threw together, man, on the little theme song. I like it, man. I like it.
It's all right.
I knew you was gonna do that, man.
It is.
I knew you.
It's
I
all
knew.
right.
That's why I went to Nas and I ain't say, cause BJ be like, yeah, I like it. I like it.
Man, I will love it till it's out of style. I mean, I don't know, man. It's next to my heart, that one.
BJ, so I'm listening to it, and it's like the first time I'm hearing it because I see the little ad libs that y'all did with it. You know what I mean? Y'all adding a little laughter in there, and almost like the Migos, man. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't sound like the Migos.
Huh?
No, it didn't sound like the Migos.
We can have a Migos version, but Jared was what type of group was he in when he was younger? Like rock?
Rock
group. It was a country group, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't country.
Rock.
It wasn't country. Yeah. So I like that we have that version because I mean who has that, right? And then we could always get a rap version.
What's up, Roger?
Mm-hmm.
As a dude who been listening to rap music since Sugar Hill Gang, that wasn't his best work.
I like it, man. I mean, you take a marketing white fella, and
why you got to do that?
I'm making a point. You take a guy, a white fella that's in marketing, and a funny looking black dude that's in tech, and
which BJ is.
They make something like that, man, in a couple of days. I'm hats off because I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done nothing like that. I might could have hit some Luther Vandross notes, something like that. But what them cats did, you know what I mean? I couldn't do nothing with it. So I gotta give them the glory. Nah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I love rap music, man. I love rap music.
Tried it with my voice first, so you can imagine.
Oh, yeah. But then see, that's what I'm saying. Like the talent pool, shit, it wasn't Vince. Ain't like we pulled.
I mean, we have too much to choose from, man.
But that's what I'm saying. So you sitting up this, all right.
We working on a low budget, man. We working on a low budget.
All right, then, because that was some USFL.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't call in the baby or nothing, man. So
or any type of damn baby, but
no, man,
like I said, man. Now the beat it was riding with the beat, man. I say that it works with the beat, and then the hook is real nice. But I'm serious, the bars wasn't his best work.
Oh, I wrote that. So
damn. Well, that's both y'all fault then, because he should have been reading it saying, damn, this hell no. So BJ, that wasn't your best writing, man.
I mean, hey, I don't know, man.
But it works though.
It does work.
What? I'll say this: when you be watching like the little shows and the artists, and usually their biggest songs are the songs that they didn't like.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Behind the Music? A lot of times they ask them, you know.
Well, this is different because.
No, I'm saying I didn't like it.
Jared,
so that's why it's so damn big.
I see you now, little bro. You ain't like it, so you know.
What's up, Sam?
It should be pretty big since you know
it's rolling. Everybody like it but me.
Thank you, the lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, well you know the lovely she you know the lovely.
What's up, the lovely cuz? What's up, man?
Roger,
man.
Sammy.
Man, let me tell you something, man. This dude, man, Brother used to be a little bitty fella, man. Real cool. He was younger than us, man. My little cousin. He was younger than us. Always small. Turned out to be a big dude, man.
Is that right?
Yeah, big dude. Big cool dude, man. Big cool. I ain't seen him in a minute, man. Cause I need to see. He come to Houston sometime, but a lot of times I be out of pocket, man. He get with my other cousin both.
What, he got like a growth spurt or something?
Something like that. He bigger than all of us now. But I'm gonna try to make sure I'm here, cuz next time you come back to Houston or when you come to Tyler, man, let's hook up. Cause I ain't seen you in a minute, man. We need to do that. We need to do that.
Is on that what was that song, Vince, when we was young, man? Run DMC and what was it, Aerosmith? Rock This Way?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they loved them.
Yeah.
It was dope at the time. You play it now, you be like, damn.
Sam, what's up, man? Yeah, Sam talking nah.
Yeah.
You talking noise, man.
Top of the evening, James. I've been looking for you. And this is what Sammy said. How about my San Francisco 49ers?
No, he deserved credit. He deserved, but before the game happened, I gave him credit and told him exactly what was going to happen. I did my Tony Romo thing.
He did. He said, "Hey man, if I wasn't a Cowboys fan, I say 49ers gonna win." He did. That dirty dog did, man. I should have went with it.
It was only because I was a Cowboy. Like I looked at the thing like, man, Debo gonna eat on these dudes right here.
Debo did that too, man.
I guess that didn't happen.
What's up, Vicky? So now, but Sammy, y'all got a big decision to make, man. And Vince, can they do? Are they the boys in the West, man? Or is the West that thick to where it's just flip flop?
I think it's flip flop, man. I mean, the Rams are gonna beat out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think Sean McVay is like Triple H. You said he's just that damn good. I mean, he's the modern day Sean Payton, man. I like him, the little cat. I like the little cat, man. He's young. He's fresh. Got fresh ideas, and them boys ride with him, man.
Yeah, they do. So I mean, and actually, Sammy, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you which quarterback going, because Jimmy gone now. So
Jimmy gone. Have it been solidified yet? Because I know they were talking about sending him to the Steelers, and
I mean, he said himself that him and John Lynch, they confirmed that they go in a different direction. So they're gonna let the young buck have the helms, but they expected him to be Colin Kaepernick, and that's some big ass shoes to fill, boy.
The young boy.
Yeah.
And I don't see that now.
I don't see it either.
I don't see it. Even when he played a little bit, I ain't see it, man.
Y'all are funny. I don't see it.
I'm serious, man. Because he got a battle, man. Every team in the NFC West has a quarterback. He got an uphill battle, man.
He do.
And that's just the thing about it, BJ. When you got 6 games, man, to where those 6 games be counting too. And the teams know you real well, man, and you young, man, God.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of quarterback, did y'all really care that Tom Brady retired? Like, what do you I don't know what y'all really think about that.
Nah, it's time. Yeah. I mean, he's 44 years old, man. I don't know what he got lucky last year, but he's 44 years old, man. He get hit. Nas, no, man. He get hit the wrong way too hard, man. He may be in a wheelchair. I'm just saying, man. I mean, it's hard, BJ. When you get hit that old, when you get hit young, you roll over and you may get up. But when you get hit that hard, man, and you old, ooh,
yeah, it's gonna be rough,
man. Your wife gonna be babysitting you all night, man.
They talked about it too, though, man, about how cats, man, when they take a couple of sacks, BJ, they definitely have to go get in the ice pool, man, after the game is over, man. It ain't, even though they get back up and it look easy for them on TV, man, after them 3 hours is up, man, they be tore up, man.
They be tore up, man. And then after the 3 hours when they go have dinner, and after dinner, and that actually set in, man, I'm telling you, man, look at, man, and I ain't play at that level, but some nights I couldn't sleep, man. Body just hurt, man.
That's why a lot of them, BJ, they'll go out to the club and get drunk and high, man. Trying to get that pain off of them, huh? Yeah, man, they'll go chill out, have some sex.
Dang. I could see some opioid addicts coming out of that.
They get that at the facility. They jam them down with those. Oh, snaps. What's up, T. Will?
Okay, so let's see what people. Oh, Vicky, what's up? You didn't miss too much. Sammy said Trey is the future, but he needs experience. I'd love to have Aaron Rodgers.
We know that's not gonna happen, Sammy. So,
boy, Aaron went to San Francisco though.
That'd be nasty.
Ooh, boy! Oh my goodness.
Stampede said, "I like the song. How the lyrics refer back to the show and the original purpose of the show. All defense, all the time. Original."
I missed that myself. For everybody who's listening, if you want a treat, go all the way back into our catalog to like the first 2 years, and you're gonna you're gonna really enjoy yourself. You're not gonna be able to see us, but you can hear us, and you're gonna get a real treat.
Yeah, it was a good old day.
Yeah.
Then everybody join in and start talking about why everybody cheating on everybody.
We corny now.
We corny, man. Look at these dudes, man.
Man, oh, hey, so, man, what happened with your boy Kamara, man?
Nah, we talk about this all the time, man. A buddy of mine from New Orleans, man. I talked to him about that, man. And where's he from, Nah?
He's from Atlanta.
He's from Atlanta.
I watched him play in high school all the time.
I remember you telling me that, man. What is he thinking about?
Man, I'm gonna wait to hear the whole thing. And
so can you enlighten BJ a little bit on what Alvin Kamara did?
He got caught on camera beating somebody up real bad. But at
BJ,
the club,
he's an NFL running back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the guy had to go to the hospital. They say he was pretty beat up. So
says eye socket and all that smashes eye socket, man. So you know.
So and you know, you don't know though, Vince, because one thing I can say, man, from living here, man, and you know, going out, that some of the times, man, those cats, people be going by saying some things to those cats, man.
Yeah, I mean, but Nas, they teach them that. They cats gonna go by and do that just for the paycheck, man. They know.
Vince, you know I'm on their side, man. Sometimes them young cats can't hold like, man, I ain't did nothing to you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I haven't done it. And then, you know, cats will be popping in their face. You know, you think because you play in the NFL, you tough, nigga, I turn you up. I'm waiting to hear the whole story because the man has never been in trouble. So this is odd. This is odd.
Buddy of mine, man, who played in the league, Nas, he played with the Cowboys, man. He got drafted in the 4th round. And he used to tell me, man, he said, man, when some go on, and I mean, he wasn't a starter, but he was on the team. And, you know, a few people knew him. But he was saying, you know, man, anytime we're in the club, if there's a fight break out, he said, I'm just going toward the door. I don't even want to be in there. And he said they teach him that, man, in the meetings, in the you know how they have before they get in the league, they teach them all that. Yeah. You know, if something go down, y'all got to get out of there because people gonna point, they gonna see a paycheck. So, like you said, man,
in Vegas, man, chilling, trying to enjoy himself, and he deserved it, man. I mean, I like I said, I'm waiting to see the whole thing because the man never been in trouble, so I'm sure it's a situation where he probably had too much attention from the ladies, man. And you know,
probably so.
Oh, maybe. In the video, well, no, I'm sorry, there's no video yet, but there is a video, and they're saying that the guy that was beat up never touched Kamara or the guys with Kamara. And apparently there's 3 other people with Kamara that jumped in and took care of this dude who fell unconscious.
But they, unfortunately for Alvin Kamara, all they see is Alvin Kamara.
Right. I just wanted to know what you thought about it and stuff. Because what happened was they said they made a deal to where they knew about it and they worked it out to where he could play in the Pro Bowl and then turn himself in. So they kind of trying to trip on that right now.
Yeah. BJ, let's get a couple, man. We're going to move on.
All right.
I mean, you know, let's get everybody if we can.
All right. He will. Oh, she said, yep, y'all are corny.
She always got insults, man.
She do, man. Gee, Will, where you been? I ain't been insulted since you ain't been here.
Yeah, that's true.
Said nobody to call you a loser, Vince.
Nobody's called us losers, man. Since Will ain't been here, man. What did Vicky say?
Vicky said, what do you guys think the scoring will be like in this game? 28-20. I'm excited about halftime.
I don't even know if I'm
gonna watch. You see 28-20, Nas?
Golly, Vince, man. Hey, man.
I like Joe Burrow, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like that kid, man.
It's hard not to like him.
I like that kid, and I mean, but you know, Jalen gonna probably follow Chase around the whole field.
Yeah.
You think Jalen can touch him one-on-one? That's a bad boy, Jamal. Bad boy, man.
I do.
Think so, huh?
I do.
Jalen a bad boy.
And this one thing about the NFL that's so special that's different than basketball. Like a lot of times in basketball, they know that the best guys don't necessarily want to guard one another. But in the NFL, if you want that rep, you got to take the best wide receiver. You have to take that challenge up. You can't call yourself the best cornerback and stay on one side. You got to follow whoever the best wide receiver is and shut him down. So,
Jalen wanted anyway.
Jalen wanted. That's what you got to love about him. No matter what, Jalen want that smoke. And
he wanted.
Jalen, my favorite cornerback, man.
I know.
So, hell yeah.
But that Chase boy, he's something serious.
Man. Now, I'm going to say this. They got that little highlight to where he's always running down the field. I forget who they playing, but it's like 3 guys chasing him. Mm-hmm. And on TV, it don't necessarily look like you're going so fast because, we take it for granted because it's the NFL.
Yeah.
And anybody who watching, when you start watching the USFL, you're going to see the difference in the talent level on that. But the dude running a 4.240, Vince, I mean, for real, he coasting,
man.
He coasting. You can see it too. Like, damn, he fast because he just coasting and stuff.
I seen a couple of times they had angles on him, and man, it was like, man, look at this dude.
And the difference is, and it's so different because BJ, it's other cats like that little boy Ross, the one who ran like one of the fastest 40 times. It's other cats in the NFL, that can run a 4.2, but they can't catch the ball and run routes like this can. It's he a big talent, BJ. As far as
right.
How I like to say, it's about Vince, about 10 human beings that can do what he do.
Maybe 10. I'll give about 8.
I'm just saying. So BJ, if you want to look at it like that, it's not that many. It's less than 10 human beings that can do what he do. He just that talented. So
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen, and like I said, Jalen gonna hold him though, Vince.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see. I can't wait, man. I'm excited about it right now. And the halftime show, BJ, what is it? Miami and Florida State, ain't it?
Yeah, I know, but what, you playing when Jalen was in college or something?
Yeah, there's some old footage, y'all.
No, man, you want to watch Jalen at his best, man. This is him. This is him, a man against boys, right here.
Right.
Yeah, that's nothing right there.
Anyway, so Nas, we was talking about getting beat up earlier. Lump say how you think Earl Campbell feel?
I love Lump, man, for not beating me up. But how the hell you think he feel, Lump?
Yeah.
What the hell you talking about, man? And the man just got out of a damn. He just learned how to walk again. How the hell you think he feel, man? Shit.
Yeah, man.
That Lump.
Oh man.
Hell no, he feel awful. Hey, Eric Dixon just had an article where he talking about it to where I think he said Jim Brown and one of them told him that he said O.J. Simpson told him that you're gonna really feel it when you're 50. And he say, man, he just having a hard time right now, from the things that happened to him and stuff. Yeah. So BJ, running back, man, especially when you're doing a Pop Warner all the way up to high school, even college, man, it is the most prestigious position if you show out at it. But when I
remember running backs were celebrities in high school.
But
middle school too.
They didn't want to score all the touchdowns, man, for the most part.
But they bodies be tore up, man.
Nas, Xavier said, what's wrong with halftime?
I'm just not. You know what? I would like to see Kendrick Lamar, but I'm not going to watch the whole show just to see him. But shit, Vince, we grew up with Snoop and Dre. I don't think it's nothing new they can do to excite me, man.
I mean, it's still gonna be a cool show, man. I'm a big time Mary fan, man. And I think Eminem gonna do the doggone thing.
Oh, he gonna be on there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. But I'm happy that they got it. I much prefer that than, with them having like some rock show or something like that. But I'm just saying, Vince.
John P said, why they had to put Eminem in the halftime show?
Why not?
Yeah. Hey, man, they should have had Future or somebody like that. I'm serious, man. I don't want to see no old school stuff, man. I don't.
You think Future is...
I like Future, man, a lot.
I like Future too, man, but
I think he could command the halftime. They should have did him and Kendrick Lamar, man. I don't want to see the old school stuff no more.
I do, man. I think Dre gonna come out with something funky, man.
He gonna catch a cramp.
He might. But I
That
mean,
ain't
that's cool too,
no.
man.
Yeah, I mean, all right. But
He
you know, we can
he ain't
always.
gonna run the 40. Dre in good shape, man.
That's just my opinion, man. For real, I would like to see some Migos or something like that, man. I don't want to see no old cats.
Yeah, I don't think them guys, them type guys, man, they ain't gonna put in there. They too reckless.
That's what you want to see,
Migos.
man. That's the same thing when the cats catch the touchdown. You want to see what celebration they do, man.
Yeah, I bet them young guys, they like to see the baby, a little baby. Well, a
I
little
wouldn't
baby. They
mind
like
seeing
to
him, man. I want to see. I'd like to see Megan Thee Stallion at halftime instead of Mary.
I wouldn't mind seeing Megan.
And you know, and I like Mary. I'm just saying, man. I ain't. Super Bowl is the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
As
Megan
far as
tough,
I'm
man. She got some. I mean, Megan is one of the few women that I like. Damn, she jamming. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. I'm serious. Megan be doing it. So that's just my opinion, man.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. BJ, let me ask you a question real quick, man. Do you what do you think about people that's in and out of relationships, right? Let's say they got a relationship. Let's say they've been in a 5-year span, they done had 4 relationships.
That's a good ratio.
Okay, so Nasir it's a good ratio. Now, at what point do you think, BJ, they may need to check themselves in the mirror? If you done had 4 relationships in 5 years, maybe it's you. I mean,
I guess
you get in a relationship to stay in it. Am I right or wrong?
I do, but you know, someone like Nas may say something else.
So okay, I'm asking. Of course, I'm asking you and my boy Nas. So you being 4, so that means you got about a year and 2 months per relationship. So it can't be something wrong with all 4 of them, right, BJ? At some point, you may have to think, but that it's you.
So in my case, yeah, if I'm in and out of relationships, 5 years, 4 relationships, dang, yeah.
Well, let's go 7 years for a relationship. But I mean,
yeah, still you're in and out. I mean, yeah, it's
like
so
you can't keep a job, man.
You're talking I guess, yeah.
That ain't the same thing, Vincent. You know it, man.
It's like you can't keep a job, man. Everywhere you go, some man, hey, I don't like it, man. I don't like what time they take lunch, man. I can't work there, you know.
Now it depends on why it ended, man. Seriously.
4 times, Nas?
It depends on why. Hey, man, the cool part about it, man, is more people in their relationships should see after a while that we're like, oh, I'm not going to force it. I don't necessarily like this person like that. Let me just, free myself. Let's separate. It should be more of that than forcing yourself on someone or someone just accepting you and then getting in something long term. And after 7 years, you realize, like women say, what they say, damn, something.
I think it's usually forced.
I settled.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want anybody saying that about you. I'd much rather somebody put me out of my misery, man, than if you really don't like me and you feeling me. That's what I'm saying. I don't see any harm in someone being around each other for 8 or 9 months, saying like, man,
and getting out of that.
Yeah, I like them, but this really ain't going nowhere like that.
And 8 or 9 months, that's usually that point too, where you go, yeah, this ain't working.
So I ain't tripping on them. So 4, man, you go through that because I'm serious though, Vince. As hard as it is to stay married, man, what do you think the odds is you're gonna find that one in just every time you go out? Of course, you're gonna go through a lot of relationships.
It's like finding a franchise quarterback, huh?
Oh, that ain't gonna happen. It's hard to do.
Hey, maybe every 10 years, one come along?
Maybe, maybe. And then half the time being, just from the male species, you the one who messed it up.
True.
So then you looking for that second one, and man, that's hard to come by without a whole bunch of baggage coming with it, because that first one usually just came with nothing.
That's something I don't usually just like. If I feel like I'm the problem, I don't just keep dating.
I ain't never the damn problem.
See my boy? I knew my boy was gonna come through. It ain't never him. Period.
It's the situation, the time, but it's not me.
Right.
No. No, that ain't me.
BJ, what's your take on that, man? Never him, man.
I don't agree. Oh man, I think anybody could be Wrong. I mean, you could have played her too hard in Uno, hurt her feelings, man. That's on you. And you're too hard of a lover, too hard of a player, and so she gets hurt. So that's not the situation. That's
Either way it go, like I said, Vincent, depend on how it end, man. For real, if you just like getting the phone, giving them a phone call, letting them know you're moving on, man, because you ain't feeling it.
But after number 4,
it's been 5 years, Vince. I mean,
no. What I'm saying, Nas, is after person number 4.
Mm-hmm.
After person number 4, do you think maybe you need to go in the mirror and say, "Damn, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one messed up."
Hell no! Like I said, you just keep on going back out, having a good time.
If you're actually, wait, hold up. If you're trying to fall in love,
my God,
no. This is what you're saying, right? You're saying because typically people date like that anyways, because they're not trying to fall in love; they're just dating, so they want something new. On average, less than a year, right? But like Sammy said, he's like, how can you like or love someone that quickly? Like.
You can like somebody real quick, man.
But love, it's
that'd be a problem. What the hell y'all talking about love for already?
Yeah, love is way too premature, man. The first 5 years.
Now it happens every now and then.
I'm just playing.
That joke said, "Yeah, Vince, I didn't even hear you. You said the first 5 years."
I'm just joking, man.
You got to get all those.
Yeah, I'm just joking. But I mean, I just feel like Nas after number 4, BJ.
Yeah.
And that number 4 don't work out, maybe you need to look in the mirror and sit down. What am I doing?
No, Vince, I'm telling you, man. How about it just
maybe it's like what Vic is saying about you now. You think Vic is saying you think you are never a problem. Here's the problem.
Because the situation, I'm not doing nothing wrong, man. And when I'm chilling with a lady and stuff, man, all I'm doing is treating as well as I can treat her. I'm as honest as I can be. And if it don't work out, it didn't work out. It don't mean nothing wrong with either one of us. Vince, I'm serious. After something over, I ain't looking at the shorty. You know what I mean? Like some cat come, oh, you still mess with old girl? Like, nah. Oh man, what happened? Like, shit, it just didn't work out. But I ain't sitting up, like.
But I mean, maybe Nas is something you said. Maybe you handled her too rough. Maybe you.
Yeah, which is when I get to the next lady, that's not even gonna bother her. So it ain't neither one of us. We just didn't vibe.
Damn.
So I ain't looking at it like
that. Basically, what you saying is you ain't, even if she said you didn't do this, do that, you ain't changing. You just gonna get to the one who accept you for however you rock.
Depending on what she say, man. But at the same time, I'm a big dude on if you're gonna tell me what I did wrong, especially if it's not infidelity, you should allow me to apologize and get better. And if you don't, I accept that we're not gonna be together anymore.
And keep it moving.
And you're gonna have to, man. Just go suck your thumb in the corner, man, and get on with it. But as far as blaming yourself, going in the corner, what did I do? I'm not doing that shit.
Never.
No, because I didn't do anything wrong except not vibe with you.
Right.
And that's okay.
That right there is where I'm different. And
trust me, we know.
I knew BJ. Come on through, BJ. I knew BJ. I was waiting for a white turn to show.
So this is the thing. I'm not gonna do 4 relationships in 5 years, because if 1 or 2 didn't work in the span of 2-3 years, I'm gonna take a long break, focus on myself, and just let it come to me, right? And then when I do have one, I don't just toss it away that easily. Like I'll stay and I'll try and figure it out, because that's kind of like, the point. I think about it like let's say your mom or your dad or brother or sister, like I'm thinking just relationship in general, right? If y'all are having some disagreements or whatever, or blah, 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 whatever it is, y'all try to just get through that, and you try as long as possible. And with family, of course, it's kind of infinite time, but I kind of take that on with like relationships as well. I try as long as possible until it gets to the very last point where I'm just like, okay, I have to go. And I think that's when you learn the most, and when you stay that long. But that's if you really want to take anything away from it, if you're trying to learn from it. But
I'm sure, because I just did. Any pretty woman that was just listening, you checked out at like the second sentence. Like, what the hell?
Hey, man.
Fuck the hell? What the hell? The fuck he talking about?
Sure.
So
Yeah, man, BJ, I hear you, man.
I didn't hear
hear
my
you,
house.
man. I really didn't catch but the last part, but I got it. I see where you was going
What the
with it.
hell are you talking about? What?
Sure.
It was
After you put your brother and your mama in there.
he Manny on Modern Family, man. That's Manny.
You know what? All right, let's see what Sammy says. Sammy said, James, you ain't never been good for relationships. You've been in and out of them since high school. You just can't sit still.
You know Sammy gonna eat you up.
Yeah, I'm serious, man. But okay, just like what BJ said, Vince, no one can ever explain to me, and I always ask, what does the hell does it mean? I'm gonna take some time out and focus on myself. What you do? Just go sit down and ask yourself a bunch of questions? What do you do?
You live life, and you you focus on how you're treating people and how you're living, and your success. I mean,
I'm with you now. I ain't never said that.
I'm trying to what does that mean? And I definitely hear a lot of white people say.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. So apparently when y'all are in relationships, there must not be any takeaway from your personal life, huh? Like there's nothing is compromised, sacrificed, nothing.
Yeah, you always compromise and sacrifice, man.
So if you've been doing relationships for a while, you've been compromising and sacrificing for a while. So then taking time to yourself would be not staying in a committed relationship just so that you can, take a break from that and make sure that next time you do it and commit, you're, committing on good terms.
What the hell?
What?
Damn. Read some comments, man. I don't know what the hell.
All right,
my
man.
stomach hurt, man.
What the hell are you talking about, BJ, man? And see, Vince, this is why that you shouldn't be trying to do relationships when you're real young, man. And BJ, I stand on that. One thing about it though, Vince, and see, that's what I'm saying. You're going through all of these things. You're steady trying to get to know people, and you're really trying to get to understand them. BJ, that can scar you, man.
Yeah,
it will,
man.
For life, dog.
For life. So that's not that's what I'm saying, Vince, man. You can't allow yourself to be sitting up saying it's you and things of that nature, man. You just go ahead in that relationship and do your best. Now, if you do something egregious, man, then you definitely say it's you. You've been cheating.
Right.
You did something real wrong. But if you just talking about just everyday life things, man, that you really you willing to apologize for and do better. If the relationship don't work out behind that, that wasn't you, man. Y'all just don't get along.
Right.
So it ain't no use of you looking in the mirror, taking no damn time to yourself. When you in Walmart and an old girl at the register, y'all go to talking, you ain't need no damn time to yourself. Start over.
Yeah. I mean, ask her how many, if she want to go to IHOP later when she get off.
Yeah. Now, I am saying this though, BJ, because sometimes, man, you really get hurt. So, yeah, at those times, but if you've ever been hurt, man, why the hell would you keep on taking these things serious like that?
Yeah.
If
you 25, 26? Yeah, you've been hurt at some point.
Yeah, you start looking at it for what it is.
But that's because you don't want to be afraid. You don't want to be
vulnerable.
You don't know. No, you don't want to be a coward. Vulnerable. You want to be vulnerable. Right?
No, you don't want to be vulnerable.
Yes,
I don't want to. You don't want to cry no more in the middle of the floor Indian style. You just don't want to do that, man. Once you cry and play the Lenny Wilkins songs, man, Williams songs, you don't want to go through that no more.
Let me see if you. I can't speak for the women. I really can't, man.
The Lovely said, if you're a man or a woman sleeping with three,
she didn't say no man
or women.
I know, man. You read your
What the hell wrong with you, man? Look, that's your feeling.
She didn't say that. Look, here's another comment. She said, if you're a man sleeping with three women, or if you're a woman sleeping with three men, and she said you're trying to find the one, I
don't even think it's about sleeping with nobody, man. You know what I mean? It just. It ain't necessarily about sleeping with nobody. I think that may be putting too much emphasis on it, BJ. You know what I mean? I think so anyhow.
Yeah,
so this is what I would say. Where do y'all take your self notes from? Your self reflection. Where do y'all get those notes from? To better yourselves, huh?
BJ, you know what I do, man? That's why I'm all that taking time to yourself, man. Every night, man, before I lay down, man, I go over my whole day. You know, I evaluate my whole day, man. From the time I wake up to the time I'm laying down right there, man. And I do it right then and there, man. Within, 30 minutes to an hour, I evaluate my day, where I was wrong at, where I was right at, where I was neutral. And there it is.
Okay.
Man, I think you just got to see, you know what type of person you are. If you treat other people a certain way, man, it's what you do when nobody else is looking. You know what I mean? You don't. As long as you comfortable with, how you treated people in your past and your present, and you can sleep at night, then you good, man. You know what I mean? I think so anyway, man.
Okay.
And once you reflect that, I mean, there should be no need to second guess.
Okay.
Yourself.
And then I'll end that with for me, I just take self-reflection from anything that I feel a certain way about. So if I feel extremely happy about something or extremely sad or extremely upset, like I'll look back at what caused that, and I'll either, shift some. I'll think about what I need to shift to keep that happening or to stop that from happening. So.
Yeah, you can tell you're young, because when you get older and you feel extremely happy, you ain't gonna waste your time doing that. You're just gonna enjoy the damn happiness.
No.
You gotta have a short memory, man.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do that. You're gonna enjoy it, because man, it's tough. I'm telling you, BJ, that relationship stuff will scar you, man. Be careful of that, man.
Yeah,
Vince trying to trap you with that.
No, I'm not, man.
No,
I'm not, man. It'll have you losing weight and not eating and everything.
Yeah,
bro.
man. Be
so,
careful.
BJ, what Stampede said?
Stampede.
I had a friend.
Okay, Stampede said, I had a friend who'd come home and see that his lady was home and cuss. As soon as he walked in the house, she told him he wasn't ish. But they stayed in the relationship for about a year after they started disliking each other.
Yeah,
that's horrible, man.
That's tough.
That's horrible, dude. Woo! Well, that sent chills up my spine.
That's tough. And Vince, it took me a long time, man. Well, I'm glad I learned it, but as far as to get out of that, I didn't put so much into this relationship mentality. That shit will kill you.
It will.
And that's what happened right there. If you stay with somebody 12 months after you start disliking them, that's you sitting up saying, I done spent so much money on this, I'm gonna keep it. Instead of just like, damn.
But Nas, when you do that, you resent the hell out of them, man. You resent the hell out of them.
And you end up leaving that relationship real scarred. That's what I'm saying, man. It's
real scarred.
Real scarred.
And it's toxic, man. I mean, every day, man, it's toxic, BJ. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all are telling me y'all try not to leave a relationship with any resentment?
Golly, man, you have to.
I mean, can you help it, especially if they hurt you?
Depending on why they hurt you.
And then time heals everything, man.
Of course, time heals.
You can get hurt, man, but eventually it's like the bad stuff that happened in the news. Eventually nobody remembers that. So you still remember it, man. You don't forget it, but you try to forgive and move on.
Well, yeah.
And I mean, because if you don't, man, it eats you up. You can't even go on with your day-to-day life, man, because you're thinking about this one thing. You keep thinking about this. So you have to try to, get over it and keep it moving, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, that's people that take breakups really hard, I guess, because I don't know. That's a different conversation. Chuck said, yeah, you can help it. Resentment builds up and eats you from the inside.
Where you at?
BJ always start at the bottom, man. He don't never pick up.
I don't know why that turkey do that, man.
I don't know, man.
Look at all them guys in the middle, man.
No, I'm coming up. It's just
you start from the bottom.
Yeah, man. Who you, Drake, man?
It's hard to stay.
That was a dope song, by the way.
Keep scrolling.
I don't know what Wick talking about when he said a bro mini he can get away with. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Where
the lover said, if you a man sleeping with 3 women trying to find the one, you the problem. Yeah.
No, that's for a man, that's average. That's okay for a man to do that.
All right, so Vicky said, right, BJ, find yourself first. Nas, no one wants you to break, but in a good relationship, you have to bend. Being completely happy with yourself first is the beginning.
I'm at the point of being happy with yourself and being by yourself. Catch up with you.
Vicky said, Nas, you're absolutely right, though. Being too young trying to commit can be a problem. Live
It's
a little, explore,
huge
date.
problem, man. It's a huge problem.
Yeah,
Huge
that's
problem.
right.
Because what ends up happening, as far as I'm concerned, Vince, is they actually do love each other, though, man. But because of the challenges, man, of living in this society and stuff, man, it's tough on young people.
Tough, dog.
Tough. So
bills, I mean money. I mean, it's
other
stuff
people pulling at you and stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know, if you got an attractive mate and they don't necessarily have the experience enough to resist that, man, it's a lot, man. So with a male or female, she might love you, BJ, but she might just be so inexperienced, man, to where somebody do talk her out of being, you know, unfaithful to you.
Yeah. And like you said, now also the influences around her, man. It may be a home girl, it may be his homeboy. You know, hey dog, if I was you, man, you be listening to your homeboy like, man, yeah, you right, man. She be tripping, dog. And then he going home giving the bell his girl.
Yeah, so man, I would not advise anyone, man, young to be trying to do that, man. It's just not have a good time with one another, man. And if y'all don't vibe, which 9 times out of 10 you ain't gonna vibe for a long time. And you just not, you know, something gonna happen where you're gonna be like, I don't like them no more.
Chuck said BJ already told us he sits outside the house at midnight.
I don't know. I didn't remember that. You do that, BJ?
I don't remember that either, but I think I know what he's talking about. Like, I just like sitting in nature, but I don't think I'll go outside at midnight though.
That's that RV stuff though.
Yeah, maybe that's, you know. Oh, you say R&B?
RV.
Oh, RV.
Yeah, when you camping. Did you read from the bottom again, BJ?
We're at the bottom. Xavier said nothing wrong with men crying. The lovely said you have to know
bringing
yourself.
that up. Why does she want brothers to cry?
Hey, me too.
You want brothers to cry?
I want everyone to cry, man. We're all people.
Just a bunch of crying jokers, huh?
I don't feel like crying. What was Xavier talking about with that?
Yeah.
If you sit up in front of a woman crying all the time, man, I hope, you know, you'd have lost someone. There shouldn't be no other reason why you sit up in front of her crying.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, man, if you just sit there and cry in front of ex, man, if you cry every day she come home from work, man, and you crying, in a minute, I know her, man, it's my cousin. In a minute, man, she just going to leave out the door, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? She's just going to close the door behind her.
Y'all make it too simple.
Damn, man, you crying again? What's wrong? So I'm just saying it's raining outside.
No, see? Y'all are making it
you be crying because it's raining.
Y'all are hilarious.
BJ, you can't cry just because the weather cold.
No, you cry for reasons, and that shows, you know, that also shows how conscious of a person you are based on what you cry for. You know, I think that's why the term cry baby comes up. You know, if you cry at any little thing when the wind blows, then yeah. But for example, you guys said it's okay for an NFL player to cry, you know, in those couple minutes right after a big loss. So it's like that represents how conscious they are and how much, you know, like they you know, can feel and actually express.
DJ, that's not in front of a woman.
No, it don't matter.
It does matter, Max. If you're crying by yourself, I mean, you ain't telling nobody. That is what it is. But you constantly in front of another human being crying, man. You looking for some damn sympathy. And eventually she gonna look at you like you're a little boy. Stop crying.
First 2 times she may hold you, you know. But after that 3rd time, man, she just gonna be over there eating her food and look over there. Damn.
Okay, here. I'm gonna mention 5, and I don't even have 5 in my head right now, but I'm gonna mention 5 moments where y'all are okay with grown men crying in front of other people.
Okay. Only the loss of a parent, man.
Okay, are you ready? You ready?
A loved one, I should say. Loved one.
5. All right, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Your child getting married.
Hell no.
Hell no. What
the hell you crying about?
You
what?
Man, see, all right, I can't even go with the list. Y'all
Yeah,
aren't
man, come
sensitive
on with the
enough.
rest
Hell
of
no,
them,
you
man.
talking about two brothers with children. Man, get the
Y'all
hell
aren't
out of here. I'm
sensitive
not
enough.
crying when they come on talking about they getting married.
No, not coming home talking about getting
Not
married.
even at the wedding, I ain't
Yeah, not
crying.
even that way either. None of that. I'm not crying with that.
Okay, holding your first grandchild.
What?
No, man,
Hell
I ain't
no.
crying for that.
I'm not even up there right now.
Yeah, I ain't seeing them for probably 2 weeks later.
Okay,
Hell no.
all right.
That's
Okay,
y'all on that.
let me try 3 more.
I'm going to the hospital catching no shit with y'all.
All right. The death of your child.
Oh, hell
come
yeah,
on,
man.
man.
It's
Come
all
on,
out of control,
come on,
man.
She ain't gonna.
Okay.
Now she's never gonna say you can cry around her till the world ends on that.
Yeah,
That's nothing.
You crying months and shit, maybe years later.
Yeah, till the world ends. So she ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Right.
Okay. All right. 2 more things. You are a week away from dying and you find out you don't have life insurance.
That depends on if you like your family or not. If you don't, you laughing at their ass.
I'm trying to have as much sex as possible.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
And BJ, you're not gonna let that happen. So don't worry about that. Seriously, when you have
Who
a family,
knows?
you're not gonna.
The company you went through, they went bankrupt.
I'm telling you, you're gonna love your children.
You have enough money in the bank,
right?
man,
You're not gonna allow
tripping.
that to happen, man.
Yeah.
Trust me on that. There's some things.
Damn, the life insurance cocked out, but y'all take this 50,000 I got.
Yeah, you know, I'm serious, man.
All right, let me see one good last one. All right. Okay, how about this? You got 4 kids by one woman, right? Okay. Now I'm not there yet. You got 4 kids by one woman. Y'all have lived life together for 20, 30 years, and she is your everything. She's your backbone. Actually, you've done everything for her, and you thought she was the perfect one, but then you find out she has been, stepping out, and when she goes out, she takes all of your kids over there, and now they're calling him daddy, and he done adopted all the kids, and she done left you with everything. She done took everything from you, and now you're alone, got none of your kids, got none of your wife, your wife's loving, and it's all under some other man's name. Can you cry?
I mean, who you going? The whole point was crying in front of a woman. Where you gonna go to another woman?
I said cry in
about
front of
that?
anyone. I said cry in front of anyone.
Well, who
And
you gonna
after
cry in
4
front of
kids,
because of that?
you probably 50 plus years old. You got 4 kids.
It's nothing that he doing to her that you ain't already taught. You don't care.
You don't care about your 4 kids getting adopted by some other man?
And like Vince said, 4 of them, man, usually you 50, they grown.
Yeah, at least, man.
Look, I'm done with
that was my scenarios is messed up, man.
Yeah, man.
Probably 3 of them kids gonna be like, man, I'm not going there with that
exactly,
dude, man. I'm
BJ,
staying with my daddy.
Trust me. So hold on. So you the type of cat that's gonna get in that type of trouble. You're gonna be the single dude at 50 who meet this 52-year-old woman with 4 kids and coming out of a bad relationship, and you're gonna get in the middle of that shit.
No.
That's what you just said.
No. All I was trying to make up was a scenario.
You're gonna have to fight the boy.
You got them boys gonna slap your ass around, man. Make up a
scenario, but y'all just don't want to cry.
Golly, Vicky went off on me again.
Let's see what we got. Xavier said, "You're talking to uncles."
Oh, Xavier always, that's the perfect example of she's a dictator. No democracy in her. Anytime she disagree with us, it's just because we old. Uncles. Like, Xavier, be quiet, man. Yeah. Get on out of here.
Vicky said, Nas, it's hard to stay on your team. When the hell has it been all right to sleep with 3 women at the same time or in the same week? Dating doesn't always consist of sleeping with the person. That could be the problem.
You right. It's I don't think it's wrong for either one, for the woman either. If you it depends on if you looking for somebody doing that, then we all know that's a problem, But if you just young, Vicky, 9 times out of 10, especially for a dude, that's pretty much gonna be the average. You are sleeping with about 2 or 3 women. And don't, until she check your phone, she don't know. And you're probably going to do that all the way up until... It's very few dudes, man, that don't sleep with multiple women at a time while he's dating. Very few. BJ and maybe Bugs Bunny. No. So I'm sorry though, Vicky, but for real, and until it's established. Now, if it's established that you know that y'all trying to see one another, y'all like each other, and that y'all not gonna be doing that. But until then, man, I think that you really should assume, especially if the person attractive, Vince, you ain't the only one that noticed that. So the nights that you're not with them, what you really think she resting?
Yeah.
When she says she getting off the phone, I'm going to bed early tonight. You believe that?
Somebody on the way.
Somebody.
Oh, already there.
And she got that right because she's made no commitment to you. All you know is that when she get to you, she's smelling good, she clean, and she into you. And until that conversation happens, if you think when y'all getting off the phone, you going to sleep like, yeah, that's my girl. Man, she got the same way you got old girl, she got another dude. And that's how it is. You don't want to believe it, but that's what it is.
Moving on.
Sorry, Vicky.
Stampede.
I am too, man, because that's my homegirl, man.
I had a girlfriend quit me because I showed her the Hulk, and he ain't talking about the movie. We were having a disagreement, and she asked me to leave. I said I wanted to talk it out. She threatened to call her dude friend on me to make me leave. We were great up to that point. The Hulk ended that relationship. I couldn't beg her back.
Wow. Be stupid, man.
He is.
Broderick said, man, F them kids.
Oh, wow.
And y'all be on my case. And y'all be on me. Broderick is horrible.
Xavier said, it's because y'all are in the early 50s with old school mentality that's ruined some people mentally. I'm just saying.
Oh, my God, man.
Come on.
Weren't y'all just saying y'all need to be more sensitive? Or at least Vince said.
I am more sensitive. Hell.
It only goes so far.
I don't see where we got the old school mentality at. But
I don't either, bro.
I don't see that.
We just been through a lot. We real, man.
Chuck said, I think BJ's lying. He's got some gallivanting in his past. Very minimal.
Chuck be using them big words, boy.
Minimal.
We're going to Google that real quick.
That
I think that's think that means Playboy, but shit.
The only time I was a Playboy was during grade school. Outside of grade school.
Grade school? What's that? First through fifth?
Yeah.
well, you know. Well, you know,
I don't know.
No, I mean grade, basically school.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, so what made you just didn't want to be a player no more, huh?
No, man, I got hurt.
Oh.
I got to high school and I started liking them too much, and love came up, and then I got hurt. So I'm like, I slowed down and made sure that they were the right one.
Now, BJ, did you get hurt to the point to where you ain't had no appetite and all that? And then if so, how long did that last?
I don't know if that was possible. I was 14. I had to have an appetite.
So you didn't get hurt.
You was 14 doing this type of stuff?
You didn't get hurt at 14, man. No.
I did, and it.
If you ain't lose your appetite, you wasn't hurt. You should.
No.
If you tell me you got hurt and then you show your dad take you to McDonald's, you wasn't hurt, man.
No.
Vince, you know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you on that, man, because I lose my appetite, man.
Yeah, man. When you really get hurt, you ain't gonna eat the whole day, man. Your stomach gonna be upset.
I probably didn't, but what I'm trying to say is I know that it scarred me because it stayed with me all the way now. Like I can still think back to it now and have feelings about it.
Lump, chime in on this one, man. I know Lump been hurt.
Yeah.
Lump did a whole lot of hurting.
Lump done did some hurting. He done been hurt.
Yeah,
if you really hurt, Roger, chime in on this. If you really hurt, and all the ladies,
I've went without days.
Yeah, man. When you hurt, man, you be in a bad place till you get over it.
I mean, Probably. I don't know. I blocked a lot of stuff out. That was 13 years ago.
Nah, you wasn't hurt, little bro.
Yeah.
You wasn't hurt. You just, I mean, nah, you wasn't
You was
hurt,
disappointed.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
a
you was
good
just disappointed, man.
I was hurt.
When you hurt, boy, you know it, man.
You won't, BJ, you will not eat.
All right.
You don't want to, man. Somebody can bring you some pasta, shrimp pasta bistro from Cheesecake Factory, man. You gonna be like, damn, man, I don't feel you. You gonna take a bite of it. You gonna be like, I'm full.
Hey, Vincent, I'm telling you, man, it's been times where I've gotten hurt, man. What I went out and man to smoke and still to have appetite.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there, BJ, man.
See, Lump said no eating, no sleeping.
Yeah.
No eating, no sleeping.
Yeah, that's true. No sleep either, man.
Chuck said, tell him, Vince, the appetite is first thing to go, BJ. You don't want to eat, man.
You want to eat.
Yeah. You know,
and don't let her be with somebody you already know she was somebody else. Oh my goodness. All you thinking about is
he doing
something
what you
crazy,
used to be
man.
doing.
Yeah. So you like, damn, man.
Vince, I be wanting to go to sleep, man. I just want to go to sleep.
Bro, you just want to lay down in the fetal position, man. Like a baby.
But you can't even sleep. So like,
can't sleep, man. You tossing and turning, you sitting up in the bed looking at the ceiling, you know. But if you soon as it was over that same day, you want to go to McDonald's or Burger King. Nah.
No, so I agree with what Sammy said about, you know, you can't even listen to music, songs remind you of everything. I also agree with what the Lovely said, where she said everyone gets hurt in high school. And then you got all of your guys. Broderick said his ass just started hunching. Chuck said that appetite's the first thing to go.
It is.
Orlando, no eating, no sleeping. He's just soft as fuck, cuz. Chuck said, you're not thinking about food. I think I smoked 40 cigarettes.
Yeah.
Broderick said a bottle of Crown in one day.
I can see that.
Puppy love.
Oh yeah.
Look, so this is the thing, and I would love to just say it was puppy love and it was just whatever, it's just my first heartbreak. But it was the first, but it was also the worst. Like nothing since then, and I've been hurt since then, but nothing since then, maybe because I shielded myself a bit, but nothing since then has hurt that bad. And I still remember it. And it's weird. It's weird because you're like, oh, everyone gets hurt in high school. But I don't think everyone gets hurt to the same degree. Some people, like, I felt like that was supposed to be the, you know how people have high school sweethearts, loves that they grow old with? Like, that was that. And just, you know, hey.
Pete said he just drank Boom for him and listen to Al Green.
Boy, that's gonna depress you more than anything.
Man.
You're gonna be depressed, boy.
Drinking Boom for him, listen to Al Green. Oh man, you gonna be ready to eat a bullet.
No, man.
My goodness,
BJ,
man.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, golly, man. So all right. You have your one where you and the Lovely, you know, believe you get hurt in high school. And like I said, that's really just disappointment, man, because when somebody else paying your bills, man, you haven't been hurt.
Yeah.
That when you come to this big adult one, man, to where it's all in, and you still got to wake up the next day and handle business, man.
Yeah.
That's the earthquake right there, man.
Yeah.
You know,
that high school thing, man, that's
it's a disappointment.
Yeah.
It's a disappointment and stuff. And usually whoever hurt you in high school, man, when you see them at the 10-year reunion, you laughing like shit.
Oh, you laughing big time.
Yeah, she was garbage any damn way. Like, I'm glad that happened.
Damn, look at him.
So,
yeah. But Nas right, man. That grown up, you done invested, you know, even if it's a girlfriend, man, 10 times. I mean, because if she hurt you, y'all done been together for a while and invested. You thought this was the one.
Oh, Vincent, don't let her be fine and stuff too, man.
Yeah, man. And it don't work out. You just be like, God dang, man. Yeah, that's a whole different animal right there, man. But both of y'all still taking lunch boxes to school. Yeah.
you was just disappointed. She didn't hurt
Yeah.
you. Matter of fact, at the reunion, you're gonna thank her for doing that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No,
You're gonna thank her. Like,
it was what it lasted over like a decade after that, so it wasn't something where it happened then, and then I haven't talked to her since then.
Yeah.
What you did now? What you call her dating your cousin or something?
No, it's just like it didn't stop there. It didn't stop there. It kept going until after high school and all the way up till recently. So
man, about 5 more years, man. When you co-owner of Front 7 Rush and a tech giant, she gonna be like, damn.
And BJ, have sex with her too. Tell her you're going to get some ice. Bro, yes, you do, man. You have sex with her.
She look like a monster now, man.
That's okay, man. Have sex
with her. 5 years, she's gonna be horrible.
And leave in the room, BJ.
Man, things are more complicated than that, y'all.
Damn it, you still in love.
No.
If it's still damn complicated.
No.
You're supposed to grab the damn ice bucket and be like, I'll be right back, shorty. Man, to keep going. I'm serious, man. Head on down to the SUV, man.
Broderick said, BJ, just put the head in.
The Lovely said she had a middle school sweetheart. Is there such thing?
Yeah, she was, nobody was watching her fast ass. That's what that was. That's all that was.
Middle school, ain't that like 5th grade? 6th grade?
It's 6 through 8.
What, you 12 years old?
Yeah, I thought about you had a sweetheart.
Oh, God.
Hell no, you didn't.
BJ sounds like he might slap her at the reunion. I don't think so.
BJ, I was gonna ask you a question. You know how they, based off of this here, you know how they say, y'all heard the term opposites attract, right? Do you believe that's a true or false statement? Do you think you attract who you are, or attract a certain type of person? Do you feel like that, the type of person that you attract is kind of similar in some way?
I don't feel like opposites attract.
You don't feel like, so you think that's a false statement?
I feel like commonalities and things and, things you share, I think that attracts.
So if you're a professional, let's say if you are so you feel like if Nas owned 2 businesses, then there's nowhere in hell he should be attracting a stripper or somebody who work in the airport handling bags or something like that. He should attract.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, if you're talking attraction is in like, oh, he's got money, so someone that's trying to get money likes him.
Well, not necessarily even got money, but somebody who has ambition, who, like I said, who, even if they have a corporate job, you know what I'm saying? There's maybe an executive or something. You think that they would attract maybe a secretary in that same field, or they would attract somebody that work at, maybe Walmart or something. Not downplaying Walmart, but I'm saying. It
sounds like you downplaying Walmart.
I'm not, man. I'm trying to say this, man. Do y'all, that's the term. Does opposites attract? People say that all the time. You know what I mean?
You're talking about relationship wise. When I talk law of attraction, I'm talking about life in general. But
okay, well, let's get with that then.
Like life in general with the law of attraction, I believe that if you're a CEO, everything around you is going to be top notch. Everything around you is going to be highly professional. Now, of course, when you walk out into the street, you might attract opposites that see you because you're outside of the environment you created, but you're not going to create an environment of opposites.
But you're not going, but when you walk outside and you see something different, you're not going to be like, yeah, let me get to know her. However, when you see, if you're a CEO and then you see a lady who owns 2 boutiques, you think that the law of attraction will pull you two together?
I don't think that's the law of attraction, though. I think that's just maybe you you're kind of looking for something outside of what you see every day. So I don't think I think that's just personal preference. No.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just me. That's just me.
Okay. I was just, I mean, you hear it all the time. Opposites attract, but do they really? You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
Stupid, man.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
What's that?
Opposites attract.
Oh,
I mean, you're a real ambitious dude, your own businesses and stuff like that. Like I said, do you think that more women that's up on their game would seek you out, or women that's on a lower scale? You know what I mean? And which ones would you probably, even not knowing what they do, would be like, yeah, I dig her. You know what I mean? Choose one.
You know, I'm a physical guy.
Okay. So they can, as long as they look fantastic, they can be, asking for money on the corner.
I'm a physical dude. I'm attracted to what you look like. I don't go with that. I don't do the zodiac thing. I don't fool with that. I don't believe in none of that. And as far as the laws of attraction, man, I believe I'm an attractive dude, and women like me. And we get together, and some of them find out they don't like my attitude and how I am, and it don't work out, and others do. And yeah, we do what we do. But as far as the laws of attraction, I think it's just a physical thing, because I ain't for real, until I done had sex with you a couple of times, I ain't heard nothing you said.
I believe in the law of attraction, but that ain't got nothing to do with who you.
Oh, okay. I didn't see. I'm off. I'm like the law of attraction.
I think you typically, man, I do feel like that if you in a certain, I think that if you're in a certain tax bracket, man, then 9 times out of 10, you gonna attract those type of women, or if you that lady, you're gonna attract those type of guys, and the ones who do get at you. Let's say you a lady and you as a president of Phillips oil company or something. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna be dealing with nobody that work at Walmart warehouse. You know what I'm saying? You typically gonna run in them circles where you see something, where you meet somebody that's maybe a president of something else, or a vice president, or trying to work their way up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I believe in chemistry, Vince, but not necessarily the laws of attraction. But I hear what you're saying as far as levels on people, because like you could run into someone that you got chemistry with, and because of their social situation, and because of yours, you're not gonna date her because you figure, like, hey, I got too much to lose by dating this person. They don't have anything to lose. So it started coming down to that. But like I said, I believe in chemistry, man. But unless you're just out there just trying to find the right one, if she fine or if he attractive, y'all deal with each other until you don't.
Yeah. No matter what's going on or what you do, huh?
Hey, look, I can afford pretty much anything. You need a couple of dollars, I'll hit you off with that.
So then now let's I actually looked up the origin of the whole opposites attract thing. And it's actually based in relationships. It's not like law of attraction, like what I was saying. It's not general. It's very specific to just relationships. Apparently, this sociologist, Robert Francis Winch, argued that when it comes to our personalities, what matters is not similarity, but complementarity. Basically, what you lack, they have. And bam. So if you're an assertive woman, you might want a submissive man. Or if you're an extroverted man, you might want an introverted woman.
See, that's what I'm saying, Vince. I don't think of none of that. Just, damn, she fine.
Well, of course,
I promise you, I don't think of any of that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, none of us do, man.
But Vince, based on Robert Francis Winch's work, based on that, what he is trying to say then is that Nas is unattractive and he is looking for attractive women. based on opposites attracting.
Yeah, I can see that, man. I mean, he's an ugly dude with money. I'm just playing, man. But I mean, I'm with Nas, man. I mean, a lot of cats. I really believe that that first physical, that's the first deal with a guy, man. Damn, she nice.
She nice.
And then once she come over, man, you get to talking to her. She be like, yeah. I'm doing this. And you can see right through it, man. And the same thing go, the other way around, man. If you got a dude, ladies who be on top of their game, they get a dude come over and he talking about he played in the CBA overseas and all this, back in the day. I mean, you can see bull jive a mile away, man. So all of that other stuff, BJ, them books and stuff like that, man, I ain't never paid
because
attention.
Vince, I've dealt with women and stuff, man, where I knew, the relationship wasn't cool, but she was fine, and I just kept at a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't do a whole lot of talking or, a whole lot of going out, but when we did, we did.
Yeah.
You just leave it at that. But I was just attracted to her physically, man. I'm serious about it. I took her to places where we didn't have to talk, where the music was always loud. And you just make sure you're wearing the right cologne, bro, and up in her ear singing. Keep sweat on. It is a right and a wrong way to love somebody, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, does that change after you're with them?
Oh, man.
Does that change after you're with the person?
What you mean?
Like, so, I mean, there's a lot of men that just, kind of go for just looks, right? But then once you're with her, do you look at her personality, or does it really not matter?
Yeah, that's why I say I believe in chemistry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, definitely, man.
I
mean, because if you sound like a fool, you could be fine as heck, BJ. But if you sound like a fool, man, that's a turnoff, dog.
Mm-hmm. True.
If you can't hold a conversation intellectually, I mean,
But see, that's where it comes, BJ, as you get older and you have to start deciphering things. Because, like I said, I done been around women, man, that's not going anywhere to where I done had a good time with them, man. I got chemistry with her, and I like her, but I got old enough to understand we're like, I still can't mess with her for that long. But I did have chemistry with her. But I knew, if I got with her, then she going to pull me down. She had nothing to offer, but we did have chemistry, though. Right. So, yeah, I dealt with them for a little while, man, having a good time, offering things, but trying not to get too close because I know for a fact that this ain't going to work. But unfortunately, the sister that I got, that I'm dealing with, that I, probably have a better future with, I got better chemistry with the dum-dum.
Yeah. Nas, what's your thing on, these ladies, man, who, I can't find the right dude. I can't find a good dude. And let's say you have a lady, man, who, has a nasty mouth, kind of cuss a little bit, stuff like that. And so when she get a guy and he's cussing her out and stuff like that, can she be mad because that's who she got? You know what I mean? If you come to the table and that's kind of how you are, you do a lot of cussing, you do a lot of fussing, and then you get with a guy and he's cussing you out and he's always fussing at you, you can't be mad because that's kind of how you are, right?
No, man.
No. Okay.
No, not at all, man. I don't have a problem with a woman cursing as long as you don't curse me out when you're angry. And I'm not going to do you. You can curse all you want to. It's just as long as when we angry at one another, you don't talk like that. Yeah, but as far as like you just cursing while you talking, I curse a lot, man. I ain't going to trip on that. And another thing, though, when you out, I promise not to be doing all that cursing in front of your company and stuff.
Right.
I know how to act with it, Vince. When you introduce me to your friends, I'm not going to be out there, that mother, but when we in the car, and you know me like that, that's how I'm going to talk. But when we're in appropriate places, man, I know how to act. And same for her. I wouldn't want her to curse as much as me. But trust me, Vince, if you fine, you can curse.
She cannot curse you, it's cool. Yeah, BJ, what's your take on it?
That's such a turnoff. If she directs anything at me like F you, this, that, I'm like, me? Why are you coming at me like that? I just kind of want to end it right there. I don't. but I want to. It's strike.
Mm.
You know.
So that cursing thing, I mean, it can be a big deal for you.
BJ,
If she's
you
cussing at me,
gonna hear F you.
if she's cussing at me,
I don't consider that a cussing out, man. You're gonna hear F you, especially you're like.
Wait, what does she have to say to you if it's
So
not?
if she said F you, you don't think she cussing you out?
Now you got to keep going.
Nah, F you is hard, nah.
You got to keep going.
Yeah, that's a big dog right there,
No,
man.
Because you might be like on the phone. Well, I thought you said you was gonna come over tonight. Like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to make it over tonight and stuff. I'll come over tomorrow night. All right, nah, fuck you.
Nah, that's a big dog.
That.
That's a big dog right there, man. Yeah.
Because you want me to come over. I'll be over tomorrow night. I understand you upset.
So Nas, then I guess your line is if she calls you like the B word.
Hey, now you out of line with that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. She said F-U-B. They're like, oh, hey. Well, you just saying F you because you can't get your way with me. I ain't thinking about you on that.
Yeah, that's BJ, that's a little much for me, dog. Because I mean, I'm not going there. I'm not gonna never F you. You know what I mean? None of that. I ain't gonna do that. So
yeah,
you know, if I don't do you that, you need to be able to control your emotions. I don't give a. And yeah, we like Nas say, you know, little cousin here and there, but I don't want nobody to cuss me, man. Because I'm pretty good. I can put it together. Yeah, you know, when I need to. But if you harder than me with the cussing,
hey, Vincent, her thighs is big enough. I'm putting up with that.
BJ, let's get some of these here, man.
You don't lie.
If we please, can we that.
All right, so let's see what we got. Oh, my bad. Keep going. All right,
Vicky, what you talking about?
All right, here we go. Orlando said, I was told if she don't make the kind of money you make, you better keep steps. Bam. The Lovely said the thing that attracted you is the thing you can't see.
That's the philosopher. I can see, all right. You got a big old booty. I can see.
She said you attract what you are at that time. If you're reckless, you're going to attract reckless. Stampede said, if I had several relationships in a few years, I pretty much know it's me. But the brother still got a free willy. The Big Ten needs him.
Hey, I don't know why you read this stuff, man.
Be stupid, man.
Yes, I don't know what you doing.
All right. Orlando said, when you get home and she took all that makeup off, your physical attraction is going to change, Nas.
Now she got a big old booty.
And then Stampede, just like you, said, oh, never mind. He said something different. He said, for me, it's opposites that attract. I always attract a big woman wearing a wife beater.
God, stop reading this comments, man.
The Lovely doubled down. She said, brokenness attracts brokenness. Wholeness attracts wholeness. Thank you, The Lovely. I think she's comparing broken Nas to whole Bijan.
I'm gonna tell you, Vince, sisters like me, man, I'm a manly man. That's why they like me. Now, like I said, when you get there for a couple of weeks and you ain't like
I mock manly men. You know that? I mock y'all.
I understand. And we let you do it too. You don't worry about little stuff like that. But that's what it is, though, Vince. They know I'm a man. They know they ain't got to worry about nothing feminine with your boy. They like me for that, man.
Okay.
But it's up to you whether you want to stay or not, though.
Right.
Vicky said, why would she pull you down? Why couldn't you help bring her up since you guys have chemistry?
Vicky, I'm all of the mentality, life is real, real tough. It's to keep yourself on track and stay successful. It's a full-time job. And I put that into the same mold of when older people, and you need to mold somebody, you can mold them. Anytime you spending time on trying to better someone else, you losing out on yourself. They got to be doing that for themselves, man. And then y'all just come together. But I can't pull you up. I got too much time going into me, trying to keep me straight. And BJ, what happens with that is you steady pulling somebody up, making them better. As soon as you get them where you think they should be, they not attracted to your ass no more. Okay? So don't do that shit. She got to do that, or he, whether it be a woman too.
I actually agree with you on this one, Nas.
They got to go for that on themselves, man.
I think
make a lot of sense, dog.
Because you're not concentrating on bettering yourself. You done did all these things for her to get her, and then now you not what she expects you to be.
Now you ain't good enough.
Yeah,
you ain't good enough for her.
I got chemistry with you, but I see right now you not willing to do what you need to do. So I'm about to have sex with you for about 6 more months till you figure out what I'm doing.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you on up to that point where you said the 6 month thing, but like I agree.
She's still fine. She just ain't. She ain't gonna make no. She ain't doing right.
I think you know, just because I think the heart will fool you. You know, you may not want love. You may want success at first, and success and love may not be in the same place. So, you know, you can't necessarily, like you said, compromise your you know, position because you love someone at a different position.
I'm supposed to be catching up with you at happy hour. I don't know what else you doing. Yeah.
All right. The lovely said, most high power men don't choose high power women.
I don't know about that one. It's a lot of power couple stuff going on this last, 5 years to a decade. So I don't know if I agree with that.
It's true, and that's just increasing.
I think it's a a lot of time people say women in high power positions don't cater to men and cater to their men. They be wanted, as much as the man getting it. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of high power men be wanting to be catered to a lot. You know what I'm saying? And a high power woman can't. I've heard that. Cause she feel like, hell, I'm just as bad as you. Why the hell am I supposed to be rubbing your damn feet? You need to be rubbing my damn feet, punk.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, that might be the thing. Just maybe how
I'm serious. That's where chemistry come in. That though, because you got chemistry, you're gonna like the person enough to do that for him.
Like Beyonce say. I mean, she at the top of the deal, but she said when she around her man, she who she's supposed to be, and she take care of her man.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That may be easier said than done.
Damn sure is, but I can see her. I understand.
Let's see. Sammy said overcussing is a pet peeve for me personally.
Me too.
I'm with that, man. I don't like a woman who just yeah. I don't,
Orlando said it's a problem if she curses you and outdrinks you. Out curses you.
But Vince, I'm serious. Usually when you got that one on your team, man, you make sure that's the after party date, man. So where the cursing is okay, because y'all at the smoky place, is real late. You're only gonna spend a couple of hours with her, before y'all head on off to sleep with each other. It ain't like you in the mall with her, man. Once you figure out she's like that, you don't spend that type of time with. It's always late night action with her to where it's Johnny Carson. It's okay. It's cursing time.
I don't know. It's actually a turn off a little bit though to me, man. You know what I mean? So I mean, if we getting ready for grown up time and you on the phone with your homegirl, yeah, girl, this motherfucker, I told her motherfucker. I'm gonna be like, come on, man, you killing my high with all that.
Just when you ask her, have you ever had sex on the phone?
All right. So KV,
keep talking.
KV broke us all down. She broke us all down. She said, "Let me get this right. Vince wants a submissive woman who doesn't cuss, makes home the king, and is fine. All right. Nas wants a woman who has money, a high sex drive, cusses, and will do what he says.
Where'd she get that from?
Is fine. All right. And BJ wants an older woman that will live in an RV, not cuss, love sensitive man that cry over anything and doesn't have.
Oh my goodness, man!
Come on, what you man?
You're wrong. You're wrong.
He wants a woman with
about
money.
Me. You're probably right about them.
She don't have to have money. Has a high sex drive. She ain't, as long as you give it up when I ask you, you ain't even gotta have the sex drive.
I mean, she about right on me, man. You know what I mean?
Curses. I don't want nobody who curse, but I'll accept it. You ain't got to do what I say. I'll do that. So now, she wrong on me. BJ, what about you?
With me, I think it's not that specific. I don't want an older woman that will live in an RV. I mean, I'll just, I have a wider range of accepted ages. Okay. So, right. And I'm not a sensitive man that cries over anything. So I don't want that because I don't want a coddler. And she can cuss a little bit and doesn't have to be fine. Why you gotta say it like that? I mean, she just doesn't have to be, top model, but there needs to be some attraction, right? I mean, I'm just saying, she don't gotta have the boom, blah, 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 blah. She don't gotta be stacked like a brick house. That's what it's called, right?
We're in the 70s.
She know.
In the 70s, that's what they called it.
Yeah. Well, I've been listening to a lot of funk music lately, so
there you go.
That's what I said. Stampede said opposites. My life is smart, and I used to run into people for a living. Joyce
football field. He's talking about on football field.
Okay. Yeah, but no, y'all aren't opposites because you're smart. So that was
damn sure is smarter than anybody on this show.
Hey man, speaking of that, real quick before we read Vicky thing, man, I had to put this out to my niece, man. My niece got accepted in the University of Texas, man. So she'll be going there this fall and stuff, man.
That's
so I'm
awesome,
real proud of you, Patrice, man. I mean, for real, this is a big deal, though, man. So
yes, indeed.
Congratulations, Trees.
Miss Hayes, congratulations, young lady. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Real well. So
that's
just wanted to shout out to her, man, and how well her parents did with her to get her to this point, man. So yeah, we real proud of her.
Hey,
awesome. Man.
One step closer to adopting me.
Golly.
All right. Vicky said, you rather be with someone because of their status and no chemistry than with someone who is working on getting her stuff together or trying. I'm not saying you focus on her growth or put in on it. She just hasn't got there yet, but she has the will and determination. Who are you advertising here?
Now she talking to me, and I'm like, Vic, if that's the case, that's cool. If you working on yourself, that's cool.
But it sounds like maybe she has a friend that she's trying to, advertise to you or something.
No, Vicky she's a thinker. So she always throwing scenarios out there. I know what she's doing. And it's hard to keep up with her because she's smart as hell. So damn you, Vicky. She too damn smart for me, so I'm gonna have to go cuss mode, man. I ain't with all that shit, man. Some women's too smart for you, BJ. For real, they be intelligent, man. And you just have to man up. Like, hey, look here, man. I said what I said, man.
You just change the subject.
Yeah, because we keep on talking, you gonna out debate me.
Yeah. So, man, what you eat tonight? You know what I mean?
So, no, man, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, look, while you coming up, hopefully it's in enough time where I don't walk away from you. But as far as me, I'll give you some money, but I really don't want to hear all your problems and your ambitions and all of that stuff, man. Come show me. Don't talk about it. I don't want to hear all
Hey.
that.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Hey, but before we go, Vince, I gotta ask you this. I'm serious, we gotta go. Since we're talking about this love stuff, because now I don't know if BJ had it yet, but I think it's gonna always be somebody, man, where you got with them in their past, man, and that y'all didn't make it. And it might have been your fault or her fault, but you always gonna like her. Even if you got married and stuff like that, man, that particular person right there, man, and I don't want to get all emotional. No, they just always hold your heart. Nah, you just like them, Vince, and stuff. They was real cool. You liked the relationship. It might have just been a period of time in your life where it wasn't, it couldn't go any further or something happened, but that person is always cool to you, man, and I know somebody like that. So I say that, you know what I mean? We're like, I'll always, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chill with her and stuff. Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. Real quick, before we go, who you like in the Super Bowl? Rams or the Bengals?
God, that's a hard one, man. Vince, it really is for me, man.
Give me a quick breakdown. Don't play with me now.
I'm trying not to. Damn, hey man, they are evenly balanced. It's some because I'm gonna say this, Rick. I'm sorry. What impresses me about the Bengals is you can sack Joe Burrow 8 times in a game and they can still win that damn game, man.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Aaron Donald, as far as them people saying, oh, you got to block Aaron Donald and stuff, he gonna wreck the game. I've seen other cats wreck the Bengals offensive line, and him and Jamar Chase still win that damn game.
Right.
So it's hard for me. So I'm gonna say this.
And Joe Mixon run that football,
Joe
man.
Mixon
That's not sleep
tough, man. God, he's tough, man. I liked him at Oklahoma. But I'm gonna go with the Rams, man, because I believe that Jalen gonna do what he's supposed to do.
Okay.
And I believe that Cooper Kupp and Odell is starting to feel real good about himself again, man.
Oh, that tandem is awesome, man.
And when Odell feels, BJ, it's been a long time since this captain felt good about himself, but it was one point in the NFL, man, where he was untouchable, Vince.
He was. And he's getting back to that.
I'm just saying he was untouchable.
He got DBs belling, man. When he come out that line, they trying to get out there so they don't get beat by this dude.
So I'm with all that being said, I'm going with the Rams on that tandem, but man, the Bengals are hard to kill. Damn.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. I feel like the Rams, they have too much firepower. On paper, they are awesome. I mean, they did a lot of great things in free agency, with Von Miller and Odell Beckham and all these guys, man. But even with that being said, and I know them guys, man, they're gonna get after it. But man, I got a lot of respect for that young kid, Joe Burrow, man. The things he did, and the game he played against the Chiefs was awesome. But that game he played against Tennessee, man, that dude, man, I really respect that young man.
Yeah,
he got sacked 9 times and got up, man, and won that game, bro. And I mean, not only that, but I got a lot of money on the Bengals. But I got money on the Bengals because the guy that I bet, he just took the Rams, and I just said, man, whoever you don't want, I'll take them. And I was hoping he was gonna be like, I'll take the Bengals, man. But he took the Rams, and so I was like, all right, man. But
another thing I'm scared on, and I truly believe this, Vince. Kansas City is a better squad than the Rams, man. And the Bengals beat them.
The Bengals beat them.
I'm serious, man. I believe that. Kansas City is a better squad than the Rams are. Even though I'm picking the Rams, that's why I'm scared of the Bengals, man. They went through the playoffs, man, and they beat some cats, man. They can play football, so.
Well, hopefully Joe Burrow and that young coach, man, and the Bengals do their thing, man.
He the one I don't trust.
The coach.
I don't know nothing about him.
Well, I'm just hoping he have, just some kind of fluke, and then maybe hopefully Jamar goes slap off on Jalen. And I just hope because I got money, but like I said, the Rams definitely seem like the better team, man. So Broderick picking the Rams. Stampede said OBJ looks like he's having fun, and he is, man. He out there dancing again.
Yeah.
Chuck said Bengals, okay. Lump said Cooper Kupp gonna have over 100-yard receiving and 3 touchdowns. Lump, man, Cooper Kupp.
It's the truth.
Where this dude come from, man? This little cat is awesome, man. He almost unguardable for some reason, man.
He's
I don't even know.
Ass little white boy. Man.
He is tough, man.
Hey.
And Kavana says she taking the Rams. So there you go. We got one person taking the Bengals. So I hope what Chuck's saying, man, I hope I get it because I got a lot of money on them.
Sammy, who you got? That's what I want to know real quick. But I know we got
Sammy didn't chime in. Yeah, Sammy didn't chime in. But man, it's gonna be great, man. People, how people are now, oh man, these two teams, man, this football, dude.
Yeah.
And these guys been playing great football. I don't know what they talking about.
It's been a good season, man.
Yeah.
It's been a good season. This is actually a balanced Super Bowl. That's why I'm real interested in it, man. It's not like, somebody just so much better than the other one and stuff, man. I like it. Now,
Pete said something make a lot of sense. He said the Bengals look like the Patriots the first year Tom Brady won a championship. I agree with that, Nas.
Do you?
That Joe Burrow, man, is playing some football, bro.
Yeah, he tough.
That dude playing some football, man. I'm very impressed with him, man. Now they got to put him in a conversation with Jalen. I mean, with Josh and Patrick Mahomes and them guys. The way they talk about them, they got to put this dude up there with them, man.
They do.
Yeah, they got to put him up there, man. He yeah. And
you have to respect him though, Vince, because he's the one cat, man, in a long time to where he plays in the pros just like he did in college.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder when he was up at Ohio State, man, like how do they evaluate talent up there if both those brothers started in front of him, man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's the truth, man. That dude can play football, man.
Yeah. And
so how the hell was he all of that?
Yeah.
So it just makes me think, man. I think it might have been a race thing up there to where just because they were better scramblers, they didn't know how to, let this young man sit back and do what he really do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it now.
Yeah, then when he got down to LSU and, and Ohio State had wide receivers, it had to have been the coach because once he got down to LSU and they gave him 2 or 3 wide receivers, they just ate college football up, man.
Yeah.
And he came to the pros doing the same thing, so he's a bad boy, man.
Yeah, he looked much better than that boy and that was with Ohio State and what's his name?
Yeah,
and he looks much better than him, man.
What is Chuck saying?
That makes sense. Chuck said the Bengals too young of a team to know they supposed to lose.
Damn.
A lot of times you ain't got sense enough to know you're not supposed to win this game.
What?
Yeah, you can be a young team, BJ, and be so confident, man, and just feel like, man, we can beat anybody. But on paper, the Rams are a much better team. They have much better players than the Bengals. But the Bengals got in their mind like, man, these dudes ain't better than us. Kind of like the Fab Five was Nasir in Michigan with Chris Webber and them guys.
Oh, how the Cowboys was in the early 90s. All of them was in their early 20s.
Yeah, they didn't know they wasn't supposed to lose.
Yeah, they was just, especially when they got with San Francisco. They didn't know they wasn't supposed to beat Jerry Rice and Steve Young and them, but the coach told them, "Hey, we're gonna win this game," and they just kept doing it.
Like, man, kick there.
Yeah, so Chuck, I respect that, man. That's what I'm saying, Vince. They scary, man.
Yeah. And look at BJ, man. This is what KV said.
She said, I can truly say this has been an unpredictable season. Some of the ones you thought would win or would be here are not.
That's true. It's been a balanced season, man.
Definitely, man. Hey, look, man, let's get out of here, man. Look, great show, man. Y'all don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this merchandise. Do not sleep on this merchandise. I'm telling you, man, it's been moving. We moving it. We're continuing to do big things, man. Go check it out. Buy for, you got, what is this? Valentine's Day coming up, man.
Valentine's Day.
Now, hold on, man. I have to say this, Vince. Damn, man, we can't do the show on Valentine's, man.
When is Valentine's?
Monday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We can't do the show on Valentine's, man.
Yeah, we can't. Y'all catch, man. Yeah, y'all be in love, man.
Now, if y'all got time, I'm willing to do it Tuesday and Wednesday, but Monday, I can't be here.
We'll just do it Wednesday. So we letting everybody know now, BJ. It's cool. We letting everybody know now that we'll bypass Monday because some of y'all don't get no special attention to Valentine's Day.
Look, if I was single, I would host a little movie for everybody. I was single. We could watch it live.
Oh man,
sorry, y'all.
Yeah. So now real on some real though, y'all enjoy this weekend and really enjoy Valentine's. I mean, do what you do, and I mean. Really, enjoy this weekend. Enjoy that Super Bowl. It's gonna be cool, but everybody be safe, and don't get in no trouble. Don't do no Alvin Kamara. KV said if they send pics of them in front 7 gear, BJ, can they be in the commercials?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Send it with the new phone, with the good phone. Don't send it with the old phone.
Yeah, for real. So anyway, we're gonna get up out of here, y'all, and y'all have a great weekend. Holla.
Holla.
Peace.